Hi there, everyone, and welcome back to WTCA-TV, coming to you today live from the Global Business Forum in Bengaluru, India, where we're talking of all sorts of things around global trade and commerce with guests like we have here today, Artashes Tonoyan. Did I say that correctly?
Almost, you nailed it.
Almost. Thank you for your kindness. I appreciate that. And I'm Barb Mitchell, and I'm excited to continue this conversation. Artash, would you mind telling us a little bit about yourself and where you're from and your organization?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for this great opportunity to come over and talk to you. I'm Artashes Tonoyan, as you introduced. I'm from Armenia, Yerevan, and
Yeah.
I'm running World Trade Center Yerevan, Armenia.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
obtained the license back in 2021 from
Yep.
New York, and this is a private initiative. And our mission and the goal is to assist Armenia in becoming better country through innovative solutions that would boost the trade and investments
Right.
inward and outward.
So yeah, you're a fairly new, licensee of WTCA. So what made you join? What caused you to want to attend the conference this week?
Regarding the license, look, Armenia is a tiny country located in the mountainous area with like 3 million inhabitants.
Yeah.
And we think that World Trade Center Association as an organization is really well placed to elevate the small countries,
Right.
towards the visions and the radars of a bigger place. The reason I'm here is just as everyone probably else, I'm trying to set up some economic ties between Armenia and certain
Right.
business constituencies based out of India.
And so, what sorts of opportunities are you seeing so far coming out of the conference?
Well, the project that we have back home is about building an iconic grade A world class World Trade Center facility,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So, with that purpose, I'm open and I'm looking for the contacts in construction industry, construction service providers, architectural companies, project management companies, engineering companies. And I have really constructive and fruitful discussions with certain counterparties over here
Yeah.
that are interested, to look into this opportunity further down the road.
What are you finding? Are you finding differences in the conversations that are happening here versus what you hear back at home, or what's different or the same about some of the local conversations versus global conversations that are happening?
Well, I think I would rather put it from a different perspective that despite all post-COVID and onlineization, so-called, of the world, physical contact, face-to-face meetings, and the shaking hands still do matter,
Yeah.
and they are really more advantageous when you kind of want to get to the end of the road because the online helps you to kind of chat, but when you come here you sit in the room, in the boardroom, talk to the people, show the project, open up the papers, sign, shake. It has much more kind of powerful and appealing way of setting up or locking the deals, I would say.
Yeah, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And so what are you looking forward to the most, of the agenda this week?
Well, first of all, the environment is really fascinating over here, I would say.
Yes, yeah,
The organizers, they nail it, so they kind of get grade A plus plus for everything. It's really
right.
well organized, starting all the journey from the airport till the hotel was really amazing. Thanks, I want to really acknowledge.
Yeah,
And there is lots of learning curve for us because I am to do the same thing in Armenia. Let's say once we build our
right.
building.
Yeah,
From that perspective, that's something that I really like. And they have a dedicated people who are helping me with, pursuing my agenda. This is also something which I kind of want to express or raise as a merit.
yeah. You raise an interesting point because a lot of folks have been talking about, and myself included, just about taking home with us this new, refreshed idea of India and the amazing hospitality and all the opportunities that exist here. But in fact, in addition to that, there's this idea of taking home learnings. How can we? What are some of the things that are being done really well here that can be taken back to everyone's respective countries?
Well, look, I mean, in general, the reason that we attend international events, just pursuing the thing that you've mentioned, it's about learning, right?
Yeah.
Sharing the minds and learning something. When you go to the places where there is diversity of thought and diversity of the people, this is an amazing opportunity when you
Yeah.
can tap into that environment, especially when everyone is amicable, is open, and is ready to share.
Yeah.
So if my personal experience would be to take back the organizational skills that these people possess, and of course the attitudes that they have in terms of putting me in touch with the businesses and the partners that I'm potentially interested.
Right. Yeah.
I found it very attractive and very useful for me.
Yeah. So, what's the one thing, if people could take one thing back with them about your organization after leaving India, what would you want that to be?
I think that will kind of see that in the country that were mostly unattended. Some of them even they don't know where Armenia is.
Yeah.
So they will finally realize that they know where is it,
Right. Yeah.
and then they would learn that it's an amazing opportunity that building and the project that we're doing is something really wow, and that would elevate Armenia's sort of a profile in their kind of a mindsets. I hope.
Yes. Yeah. I think that sounds like a great goal, a great objective. And so, for folks that weren't able to join you here and meet with you in person, how can people connect? This will be, of course, broadcasting this interview to a broad audience across the WTCA ecosystem. How can people connect with you for more information?
Well, I think I don't know if I'm allowed to spell out the
Please
hashtag
do.
something
Yeah, go
like
for
that.
it.
But
Yep.
usually, they reach out any World Trade Center Association stuff, and say there was some Armenian guy
Right.
talking some smart things, or maybe not really smart things, but can we get
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
contacts? But I can be found on LinkedIn.
Yep.
Artashes Tonoyan, easy.
Yep.
The email is also there, so if anyone
Yeah.
wants to reach me out, I'm open, more
Yeah,
than
and
open
good
for that.
point. They can always find you through the WTCA network, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate you carving out this bit of time today out of your busy schedule. Thank you for joining us.
And thanks for hosting me and kind
Of
of
course.
asking me tough questions. I hope I kind of figured out how to answer them
Yeah, you
properly.
did. It was perfect. We appreciate it. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
And thank you to our viewers for tuning in to WTCA TV. Continued tuning in throughout the day and week as we continue to bring you conversations from leaders in global trade and commerce here today at the Global Business Forum. Till next time.